welcome to Story Pie. Let me tell you a wonderful story called The Sunken City's Bright Spark. Deep beneath the waves, in a city made of shimmering coral and powered by giant, glowing clams, lived three extraordinary friends: Sunny the Cloud Pup, Frizzle the Rainbow Dragon, and Peachy the Lollipop Witch. Aquamarina was a place of endless wonder. Sunny, with his orange-red fur, bounced through the streets, his tiny bell-like barks echoing through the coral towers. Frizzle, a blue-violet dragon, left trails of glittering rainbows wherever he flew, making the city sparkle even brighter. And Peachy, with her deep pink swirled-lollipop hat, zoomed around on her fizzy soda broomstick, giggling as she cast candy spells. One day, a mysterious shadow began to creep into Aquamarina. It wasn't the kind of shadow that came from a passing fish. This shadow stole the city's sparkle. The glowing clams dimmed, and the coral turned a dull gray. Even Frizzle's rainbows couldn't chase it away. "Oh dear, what's happening to our beautiful city?" Sunny barked, his bells sounding worried. Peachy's lollipop hat drooped. "This isn't sweet at all." Meanwhile, above the city, Way, a boy who loved building things, Isabel, who adored unicorns and magic, and Thomas, who enjoyed puzzles, were getting ready to play a game. Way was carefully constructing a miniature coral castle with tiny, glowing pebbles. Isabel was drawing a picture of a unicorn using a shimmering ink pen that her parents gave her, making the unicorn appear as if it was made out of stardust. Thomas was busy setting up a maze, planning to guide tiny toy trains through its intricate paths. Suddenly, a swirling vortex of light appeared above them, and three little figures emerged: Sunny, Frizzle, and Peachy. "We need your help," Sunny barked excitedly. "Aquamarina is in trouble." "Trouble?" Way asked, his eyes wide with interest. "What kind of trouble?" "A big, sparkly, sucking shadow," Peachy explained, her voice a little shaky. Frizzle added, "We need your unique talents to save our city." They all knew how much Way loved building things, Isabel's drawing, and Thomas solving puzzles. "Way, you are the best builder," said Sunny. "You will construct a mechanism to help us. We need something to collect the shadow's energy and bring back the sparkle." Way, thrilled with the idea, immediately started making plans. "Isabel, you are so creative," exclaimed Frizzle. "We need your help with your magic." Isabel clapped her hands together, ready to help. Thomas, with his puzzle-solving skills, would have to understand how the shadow worked. "Thomas, you are the best at figuring things out," said Peachy. "We need your help to understand the shadow. We need a plan." Thomas's eyes lit up, ready to put his skills to the test. Together, they plunged into the ocean, where the protectors led the way, hoping to find the source of the creeping darkness. They swam through the darkened streets, past the once glowing coral. They asked Sheldon, a grumpy old sea turtle, about the shadow. Sheldon, who was always a bit of a grump, grumbled, "It's the Whispering Abyss, that's where it's coming from." He was not very helpful, but the friends still thanked him for his help. Sunny, with his bouncy spirit, bounced ahead to explore the Whispering Abyss. The shadow was thickest there, and it made Sunny's fur a bit gloomy. Frizzle flew in, trying to sprinkle some glittery trails to chase away the darkness, but the shadow just swallowed it up. Peachy tried her sweetest candy spell, but it only made the shadow stickier, and even Peachy's sweet spells were not working. The friends started working together, as Isabel tried a spell to make the darkness disappear, while Peachy tried a spell to make the darkness less dark, but it wasn't working. They realized they needed to understand how the shadow moved and what caused it. Thomas, with his love for puzzles, started studying the shadow's movements. "It reminds me of how trains move on tracks," he exclaimed. "There seems to be a pattern." Way, meanwhile, began building a device using shiny seashells and glowing kelp. He connected the seashells with the kelp, building a collection device to collect the shadow's energy. They worked together, and soon their plan was ready. "Let's go," Sunny barked, ready to bring his skills to the plan. "All right, let's go," said Thomas. The protectors and the children entered the heart of the Whispering Abyss, ready for anything. They soon came across a giant, grumpy squid. The squid was surrounded by the shadow, and it was looking very sad. Thomas observed the squid's movements and realized the shadow wasn't a monster. "The squid has lost its favorite toy," Thomas announced. "That's what's making it sad." Way finished his device and started focusing the machine's energy to collect the shadow, but the squid became angrier. "We need to distract it," Peachy said. Isabel came up with a brilliant plan, a giant sparkling lollipop. Peachy, with a giggle, conjured a lollipop bigger than a house. It was swirled with every color imaginable, and it sparkled brighter than the sun. The squid, mesmerized, forgot all about the shadow. Wei then used his device to collect the shadow, converting it into shimmering lights that brought back the sparkle to the city. Sunny, with his fluffy fur, made a cloud cushion and offered the squid a soft place to relax. Frizzle, with his keen eyes, found the squid's missing toy, a glowing seahorse. He brought the seahorse back, and the squid, overjoyed, returned to its normal, happy self. The shadow disappeared, and the city of Aquamarina shone brighter than ever. Everyone celebrated, praising the teamwork and kindness that saved their city. Wei, Isabel, and Thomas, their hearts full of joy, returned to their game, knowing that they had not only played a fun game, but had also helped the underwater city. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What caused the shadow to appear in the city? Let's see how you did. The answer is a giant grumpy squid that had lost its favorite toy. You did a great job. That's all for now. I can't wait until our next Story Pie adventure together.